Alright guys, it's time to see just what has been ominously waiting for us in the Western Keep. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler 2. In the last episode, we started off Hikari's Chapter 1, and after finding out what his talent was, swiftly proceeded to turn him into a War Master, being able to exploit every single physical weakness from swords all the way down to staves. I can only hope that Hikari will only grow more powerful as time goes on, because Christ, I have never seen a level 5 War Master before, that's for sure. But anyway, there's not much else we can do now that we've collected all the skills that we need. So, nothing left for us to do but make it to the Western Keep.
Your Majesty.
What's the king doing waiting for us here?
Why have you left the castle? I would have come if called.
Yeah, seriously. Makes me think that something less than appealing is going on if that's the case.
This is the only place where we would not be heard.
Alright. Let's see what you have to say, King.
Hikari, I have devoted my life to expanding our borders. Many a dawn has been stained crimson by my ambition. Now, at the end of that path, I realize that it has all led to nothing.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say nothing. I mean, more territory means more land and more resources for your empire and your people. But still, I understand where you're coming from. After all, it can't be easy having to live with the burden of so many lives upon your shoulders.
Hikari, I would ask you, what do you want for our nation?
Friends. Allies. Friends that will grow together with us. Allies that hold the same ideals as us. With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'd say Hikari has the right of it. After all, it's not going to do you any good if you're always fighting till the end of your days.
I charged you with overseeing the city, so that I could take your measure, Hikari. And I do not find you lacking in the least. You've brought joy to the people, community. Hikari, I want you to be the next king of Coup.
Huh. Thanks, I guess. I mean, of course, I'm honored. But man, this feels a bit anticlimactic if you're going to formally pass the throne on to us.
Your Majesty, are you... I'm not worthy. My brother, he
is consumed by the same ambition that led me astray. He would see the world kneel before him.
General Mugen might be a great warrior, but that doesn't always mean he'll be a great king.
There is a plot stirring among his troops. We must act with haste. I shall make the proper arrangements, and do what I can to keep Mugen's machinations at bay. Please consider what is at stake, Hikari.
Father.
I too hope that you will take up the mantle of king, Lord Hikari.
Honestly, out of all the royalty we've seen thus far, I'd say that Hikari is most fit for the throne. I can only hope he becomes what we all want him
king?
to be.
Me?
I mean, you're already a prince. I mean, naturally, you would be one next in line for the throne.
Father spoke of a plot among Mugen's troops.
But is it a plot coming from Mugen himself? Or are they just acting of their own accord?
What is he planning? I need to get to the bottom of this. Someone in the city must know something. Secrets have a way of revealing themselves.
That is very true. We're gonna need to find someone who might know of Mugen's plot. If there is any to speak of. So, let's head into Castle Coup, shall we?
He might be the one. A merchant flourishing in the shadow of the castle.
He would probably have a lot of tales to tell from all of his customers, shall we say. I wouldn't be surprised if he knows more than he
can
lets
tell me
on.
what goes on inside its walls, surely it would be him. Although I can't expect his information to come for free.
And naturally, it would be here that we learn of Temenos' path action. At night, Hikari can bribe townspeople for information. Try pressing E near a townsperson. You must have the indicated funds to bribe someone. It's basically scrutinizing or inquiring someone. Except this time, you pay money in order to do it. Let us bribe this castle merchant for some information, shall we? A merchant permitted to enter and exit Castle Coup at will. I'm surprised. Such access affords him the opportunity to make personal connections with King Jigo, General Mugen, and various officials and ministers of the monarchy. He is quite good at his job, and refuses to align himself with any one faction, preferring instead to chase high profits. Interesting.
I should like to know what's going on at the castle. Have you heard anything during one of your deliveries, perhaps?
Ah, the young prince. I believe I can be of service. However, I'll have you know that it comes at no small risk to my person.
You'll be fairly compensated. Is this enough?
Ah, our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
For better or worse, sometimes you'll have to get your hands dirty if you want to get anywhere. Seems like Hikari knows that well. I'd say that makes him shrewder than he looks. He definitely knows how to get things moving.
I've heard rumors that unusually large shipments of weapons have been delivered to the castle as of late.
Interesting. Considering that it seems like we're currently in peacetime, that feels a bit unusual.
Soldiers get chatty during long watches, you see. They say General Mugen meets with this arms merchant upon the crest of heroes.
Interesting.
Mugen may be stoking the embers of war.
All right. Interesting.
So father was right. I have to ask him myself, look Mugen in the eye. If that merchant's words hold any salt, then I'll find him at the Crest of Heroes.
Is that really something we want to put ourselves at risk of, Hikari? I mean, after all, I doubt we'll be able to stand a single chance against General Mugen, especially given what he's possibly like. Interesting. Can I do anything with this bell? It feels like I should be able to. How strange. Anyways, let's go to the Crest of Heroes, shall we? We'll find Mugen there, whether we like it or not. Alright, here we are at the Southern Coup Sands. Danger level of 4. It's a good thing we're at level 5 then. So, which way to the Crest of Heroes? Let's check the map. The map is very unhelpful. That's unfortunate. It looks to be, however, southeast from my current location. So, let's press onward aside.
Or fight.
What the hell's this thing?
Now it begins.
Desert 8-1, huh? Alright, let's try one of our learned skills, shall we? Are you weak to daggers? You are not. That's unfortunate. Ow! Jesus Christ, for a level 4 enemy, you sure deal a crap ton of damage. Are you weak to axes?
Allow me.
You are weak to axes. Thanks to our War Master here, we can exploit any physical weakness. Alright, now, let's see what we can do here. If the boost button actually would work. What the hell's going on? I want to boost my skills. Why is it saying I should use RB to do so? Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'll have to flee just to fix that up. Well, I guess we're going to have to deal with this battle without boosting. Man, that hurts.
It begins.
Although that didn't hurt as much as it did the first time. Which is strange, considering that attack was literally called Strong Shot.
I still have much to learn.
Yeah, so do I, especially when it comes to actually learning how to boost my goddamn attacks. What the hell is up with these controls? Come on. I'm using key bindings. I should not need to do any of this in order to boost my attacks. Come on. How odd. Alright, well, I can only hope that this trouble doesn't follow us into the next couple of battles. How the hell do I get around here? It seems like there's all fence. Huh. Maybe I'll have to go through the port. Because it doesn't seem to be any other way. Nope, there doesn't seem to be anything here either. How the hell am I going to get around?
Prepare yourself.
Alright, there we go. It looks like I can boost now. Alright. Are you weak to spears, Ivory Ammonite? You sure are. Great.
My turn.
Battle shouldn't be long from here, now that I know your weaknesses.
Now it begins.
There we go.
For the pride of coup.
Sucks that we're not going to be getting much XP from these battles, considering we're already pretty decently leveled for Chapter 1. Alright, well, let's see if there's any other way I can take. There has to be some way I can make it around here. Hopefully I'm going the right direction.
Do what I must. Prepare yourself. My blade sings. Now it begins. Here I come. Prepare your... Here I come. Prepare your... I fight for my friends. It's over. I still have much to learn.
Alright, Hikari leveled up from that battle. He is now level 6. Which is good for us, especially since it appears that we were running particularly low on HP and SP. Alright, let's see what awaits us here. Gonna take a save. Gonna check out what this peddler has. We should probably get as much armor as we can get our hands on. Yep, I'll take a shield as well. Who knows what Mugen is capable of. But I really, really don't want to have to find out. I'll buy as many inspiriting plums as I can carry because it looks like Hikari uses up SP like nobody else. Which is odd, considering that warriors aren't particularly known for being such SP gluttons, but whatever.
There's no one here.
Which is
Suppose
unfortunate.
I'll wait a while longer. If the rumors of Mugen's ambitions are true, then he must be stopped.
Elsewhere, Castle Coup, Throne Room.
You called upon me, Your Majesty.
For centuries has the sword of our clan struck down our foes. Their blood has stained the desert red, and our nation has become great in turn.
Glory through sacrifice. Such are the words that guide Clan Coup.
Mugen, I ask you, what do you want for our nation?
This will be an interesting question to ask of Mugen. Curious to see what his response is, for better or worse.
Strength.
An interesting philosophy, I must say. But I don't know if that makes you fit to be king.
For only the strong can herd the droves of the weak. Such is the way of the world. Strength reigns supreme, always.
Mugen, my son.
It looks like Mugen worships at the altar of power. I wonder what that says for him in the next few chapters of Hikari's story.
I called you here to discuss succession of the throne.
I know. You've come to a decision. You mean to abdicate to my brother, to give Hikari your crown.
How did you find out about this, huh?
What?
You are old, Your Majesty. Frail, as is the nation you lead. But worry not. By my hand shall its glory be restored, its strength.
It's been too long, Hikari.
Oh man, Ritsu!
In
Hey.
case you were wondering, you can call me Captain now.
Alright, although that's not the first question that popped into my head upon seeing you. I mean, seriously, how you been, man? It's been, what, years since we last saw you.
I once looked up to you. Now fate seems to have brought you low.
Low? What the hell are you talking about? Don't tell me you've switched over to Mugen's side, have you?
Ritsu, what are you doing here?
You were expecting someone else? Lord Mugen, perhaps? And this arms merchant?
How the hell does everybody know of our plan? Who the hell is spilling our secrets out to Mugen and his people? Or rather, his army?
It was a trap. One you were all too eager to walk into.
God damn it. Should have known better. But why, Ritsu? We used to be brothers in arms. What madness, what treachery is this?
The king is dead, and the era of Lord Mugen begins.
Damn it. Coup's on fire.
The city. What have you...
The hell have you done, Ritsu?
It started already.
Let me pass, Ritsu.
Come on, Ritsu, you don't have to
While
do this.
you were fritting your time away with commoners, greater men were taking action.
Greater men, huh? I highly doubt that.
Our nation cries out for change, and Lord Mugen will bring it.
I highly doubt it. It seems like Lord Mugen will only bring the same kind of bloodshed and tyranny that brought it so low in the first place.
I'm sad to say, you have no place in his coup. You'll die here, Hikari.
I'm sorry to say, but I think you're the one who's going to be dying here, Ritsu.
What's gotten into you, Ritsu?
I have to follow the strongest. I told you history would remember my name. Lord Mugen has promised me it will echo through generations.
Oh, come on. You too, Ritsu? It looks like you worship at the altar of fame.
When I present him with your head, I'll be granted a place by his side.